Hello everyone. I hope everybody's been having a great Saturday. If you are watching this on Saturday, if you were watching this on another day, no problem. Same video, same time, anytime that you're ready. So it's been really hard getting blue boxes, like ridiculously crazy. So I'm kind of running out of ideas of what to open unless I go back into my old stash, which I may just do. But in the meantime, I found this 11.5 pound lot on Shop Goodwill. I'm not going to be doing it all in one setting. I'm going to film for like half of it, and then I will pick it up on another day and do the rest of it. But in the meantime, this is what I have to open. So, yeah, this last week, they only loaded like 50 boxes on Shop Goodwill. Once again, I was in the checkout, hit the button to pay, got the error message saying, "I'm sorry, your cart is empty because we're sold out." So that was no fun. So this lot was $125 plus shipping, $2.99 handling, plus tax, for a total of $155. So ultimately, because of the weight, this one is approximately $20 more than what I would have paid for 2 blue boxes. But I am getting an extra like pound and a half. So this is our bag. This is our bag. I'll bring you in. And there's all sorts of stuff in here. So it says 11.45 pounds of costume jewelry, mixed lot, necklaces, and earrings. They have it very nicely taped up. Here's the back side. Here's a little ring, a little fake ring, another little fake ring, another little fake ring. Okay, so at least there's 3 rings in here. So yeah, we'll just some earrings. I picked this lot because on Shop Goodwill you do get to kind of see what's in there. And it looked like they had maybe a couple of things that were natural stone. And I thought, okay, if there's some natural stone in there, okay, I can do this. So let's see how we can get into this bag. There. That's probably about half. Now, let's take one more thing out. Let's take that one out. Okay, so this bag will go back. And I guess I should have kept that tape. Okay. All right. Alrighty, so this is about half. Let's get some of this out of the way. So I lost something, but I don't know what it was. So let's start out with this one. Here we go. Now this has some heft to it. It is Dueling Dragons. There is writing on it. I think we're going to test this to see what it's about. It does have where you just pull it over this little piece of probably quartz. So with this one, we do have Dueling Dragons. It does have some writing down the middle. We're going to test this one. It could be resin, but it also could be a type of like nephrite or jade. It is on a cord that has a little probably quartz on it. It is wrapped around what looks like a plastic tubing. So it's a really cool piece. The amulet is about 2 inches by 2.5 inches. So we'll give that a test and see what it's about. We have this necklace, which looks to be made up of pieces of mother of pearl that are kind of, for lack of a better term, sewn together. There we go. So some of them just need to be adjusted so that they sit right. Easy fix. And this has a bug in it. Okay. What kind of bug? I don't know what kind of bug that was, but there was a bug. And that's sometimes what happens with these jars. You never know. Oh, there's another one. What the heck is in this? Okay. Wonderful. So this has a 3-inch extender, and if this was laying flat, it'd be about 15 inches in length. Really pretty, nicely done. We're going to put it in the maybe just because it needs to be adjusted. And then we have kind of like a dream catcher. It's made of seed beads. It has literally a snap for the closure, and the snap is has definitely gotten wet. It's lost its coating. It's really cute. You know, they used to make these, I'm sure they still do, but I remember these from like the 70s, but because the class needs to be redone, we have this necklace, which has a knot in it. There we go. So there's not, let's see, it says Mama. There is not a maker's mark on this. And it has a 2-inch extender on a, let's call it a 19-inch chain. We'll put this in maybe. Okay, well, I thought this was going to end up being an Avon piece, but I do not see any of those markings. Close up. It's nicely done. I'm not sure. I think it's acrylic. I mean, the chain reminds me of something that would be acrylic. It actually reminds me of something that would be Avon, but who knows? There's no marking on it. And so this piece, let's bring you in. is a 16-inch chain with the bail, and the pendant is 3/4 of an inch. I'll leave that one for now. These are faux pearls on stretch, and they have quite a bit of wear, so we'll just go ahead and put them into craft. Then we have this set, which is long, quite long, and these need a deep clean. We're just going to go ahead and put those into craft. And these are also faux, and let's take a look. These are showing somewhere, and since they're faux, I'm just going to go ahead and put them into craft. Now we have this piece, which is really rather cool. Let's see, where is... I would say that this is made of aluminum, or as the Brits like to say, aluminium. Okay, so I'm assuming there is not a clasp. I don't see any type of clasp. So this is 20 inches, plenty of room to get over your head, and it's just kind of cool, you know? Kind of reminds me of a millipede. So really cool necklace. That's the back side, front side. There we go. There we go. So it's really kind of cool. I like it. All right. Ooh. There is not a maker's mark on this, and this does have verdigris on it. It's heavy. It definitely needs like a deep clean. I don't know if it will get clean or not, so we're going to go ahead and put that into craft. We have a wrap bracelet, or what could be a necklace. It's long enough to be a necklace if you wanted it to. It is a Lucky brand piece, so yay. And this is about 19 inches in length. It has just one hook for the end. It is in a silver and kind of a bluey green color, and it has, I'm thinking it's some kind of a waxed either cord or leather. I'm not sure which one it is. You can decide for yourself. But nice piece in good condition, so yay, that will be in the good to go. And we have two oh, okay. I see. That's where that bead came from. Okay, so we have one that's broken, one that's together. These are old, and I'm just going to put them together into craft. Whoopsie. So we'll put those together. And then we have this piece. Replica, made in Italy. So I was going to say, this is kind of like a Monet or a Napier piece. These were popular in the 90s. They do have a little bit of stretch. What's nice with this one is, one, the clasp is a fold over clasp, and you can wear it in the front as an enhancer, or side, back, or however you want to use it. And this is 4.5 inches across in the middle. Really nice piece. Needs probably just a little wipe down, and I do not see anywhere. I see cosmetic. Here's makeup on it. I wouldn't be surprised if this has a gold vermeil, because it's in really good condition. So we'll definitely put this into yes. And then we have this super long, same style button as the Lucky brand, same style bracelet as the Lucky brand, except this one does not have a tag on it. There's a little wear, coppers coming through around the button. And this is glass, or not glass, acrylic faceted beads going into a tan and then going back into clear again. And this long piece is 34 inches in length, and it's in really good condition. And so I'm going to put, well, it does have a little bit of wear where people have, somebody was clasping and unclasping it. So this does have a little bit of wear on it, but not horrible. So I'm still putting it into good to go. And then we have this kind of torque kind of collar. It's welded together here, and then I guess it's I'm not sure what's happening with this, if it's supposed to be that close or it needs to be maybe I mean, they obviously welded it together there. I do not see any markings on this. Okay, it's definitely magnetic. So maybe it can be stretched back or manipulated back to however it's supposed to be, because it's actually a really cool piece. I like it. Putting it into yes. And then we have this piece, which I'm assuming is from the 90s. Okay, maybe a little older than that. This is a TIFFANY piece. We'll have to look up and see what year that's from. And it has 2 round beads, and then it has like this noodle twisted, whipped kind of piece to it. And this is a, ooh, it's a short one. Is that right? Yeah, it's like 15, this will probably fit more like 15 inches, but it's a really nice piece, just needs a wipe down, so we're putting it into yes. Okay, this chain has a lot of wear, so I'm not going to undo it. This little open heart with a plastic crystal, we're just going to put it all into craft. And we have another earring, a lot of hair and dirt in this one. It's kind of cool, but it does have a lot of signs of ick. So we're just going to put it into craft. And then we have this piece. No way! This is Silpada? Okay, awesome. So we have a Silpada piece, so that means we're going to have to test this one to see if these little findings are truly silver. They should be, since it's Silpada. And then this is on like a waxed, maybe leather or faux leather cord, I'm not sure. It's pretty green though. It definitely has that rustic thing going on. As it sits with the extender, it is 16 inches in total length. So we'll have to test that. We had one of these necklaces before. I don't think it was marked. No, it's not marked. So these are acrylic or let me see. Well, they are acrylic, but these, I believe, are thermoset because there are no mold marks on this. And if that's the case, this is probably like 60s, 70s into the maybe early 80s. 22 inches in length, bright white, great for summer. And I'm putting that into yes. We have a zigzag necklace on a, once again, like a waxed leather type band or cord, depending on how you see it. And handmade in the USA, and this is Lizzie James. Now there's a little bit of tone loss on the clasp. It does not have a ring, it just has the leather. And this does have copper coming through, so it is not sterling, but it's cool. It's a zigzag. So you can have it in, you can have it out. As it sits, let's see. As it sits, it's about 18, maybe a little bit over 18 inches. I like it, but because of the wear, I mean, that's some serious wear. We're going to have to put that. I'm going to put it into maybe, because I don't know Lizzie James, and I don't know if it's worth it. I will re-silver it, because it's not hard to do. So we have another homemade type piece. This has a little corded ball, and then it just slips over that as a knot. Now this is something that I saw that was in the picture, and I went, oh, well, that looks like real stone. And let me move you. So these pieces, they really do look like real stone, and this one kind of has a quartz look to it, but these other ones have more of a, oh, that's a really pretty one. The other ones look more almost like a jasper. So we'll do a little test and see, you know, what comes up, and then if I need to, I will use my Rock Finder app and see what it says about this. I like it though. Pretty. So we have a piece of acrylic that is painted on the back that is showing some wear. And this necklace is definitely showing some wear, so it's going to go into craft. We have a small what's that stuff called? Put it on the screen because I can't remember the name of it. Brighton just had a piece like this the other day with these gold flecks. And then we have some green. These might be brass. And then these are either glass. It's either black glass or it could be one of the other. I'd have to take a really much closer look at it. This is pretty short. This is 12 inches in total length. So I guess it could be an anklet. I don't know. I like it though. It's going to drive me nuts that I can't think of the name of it. Okay. Rollo clasp. This is on, looks like fishing line. Really pretty. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Highly, highly polished. And I'm thinking hematite. I don't see any type of marks on this. This needs to be hung into the right place. I don't know how that's going to happen because that's not, it's welded shut. So as it sits, this is approximately 16 inches, and then the pendant is 1.5 inches. So I'll have to do a little research on that, but it's so pretty. Like it. And then we have some crackle acrylic. This is a non-stretch band that somebody has taken a bread tie to instead of a clasp. This is definitely acrylic. It's really pretty. It's like a lavender purple. I like it. And this is 22 inches in length. And I'm going to put it into the middle pile so that I can just put a new clasp on it. It's not that hard. So let's pull the rest of this over. Let's see. Earring. Oh, you know what? That might be the clasp to it. I think that's it. So we have some green acrylic beads that are broken. There's no way to fix those. No coming back. This is missing its stone, and I believe this is pop metal because that's what it looks like. Yeah, so we're going to put that into craft. The chain is pretty worn. And we have this, which is, this is all aluminum, like interwoven aluminum that's tied into like a figure 8 knot, some kind of nautical knot, going into these faux pearls. It's really pretty. And it is, I am off, let's see here. It is 26 inches to here, and in total it goes down to about 19. It's really pretty, but we'll put it into the middle, maybe. I was wondering if this was moving. So we have some, what's supposed to look like stardust in an ocean. It reminds me of a Charming Charlie's piece. It's actually in good condition. It's kind of cool. So it has a 2.5-inch extender on a 20-inch chain, and it is about a 3/4-inch pendant. And then we have some more faux pearls. There we go. And these have a lot of scratching and wear on them, so once again, into craft. And then we have this pair, which are older, and they have a lot of wear as well, so into craft. And then we have the stretchy olive green. These are I think these are just thermoset. I mean, they're not heavy like Bakelite. They don't remind me of Bakelite. I'm not sure. There's no. Usually, if it's like molded, they would have the lines going somewhere. Oh, there is a little one. Now that I got the light on it, there's a little tiny line going right there. So these are just regular molded beads on a stretch, and they are 14 inches long. We have this piece, which is copper tone. It actually almost looks like it's pink and copper and gold, like multicolor. Nice chain. I don't really see where until I get to that one. Okay. Womp womp. Okay, into craft. These are not stretchable. These are definitely molded plastic or acrylic beads, and they are 28, 29-ish inches long. I'm going to put those into maybe. And then we have this tricolor necklace that is a limited piece. Is totally it is totally wound within itself. That's kind of like what these necklaces do, because they're just simple strands. So because it's so knotted, I'm just going to go ahead and put it into craft, and somebody else can mess with it. And then we have this piece, which is missing several stones, some big stone, so we're just going to go ahead and put that into craft. We have the letter V, or at least maybe it's part of a chevron, for this chain. Chain looks in good condition, and this is 24.5 inches, and then it has a 3.5-inch tassel from here to the bottom, so we'll put that into maybe. We have another green. Now this looks like it's silver. Let's see, does it say? No, it says Avon, so I guess it's not. Well, I mean, they occasionally, but oh, does that say sterling? It does say sterling. I didn't know Avon did sterling. Hello. Hello, Avon. Okay, so we have what I think might be Larimar. Is that right? or it could be, okay, those are stones. Those are real stones. What a pretty little piece from Avon. Aw, this is so sweet. 18 inches, simple, elegant, yet you can dress it up, dress it down. What a sweet little piece. We'll have to do a little looker on that and see what's going on. So we'll put it over with Test. This is from Korea. There you go. And it's probably a 90s piece. That is 28 inches in length. It has that gold tone with little these feel like real stone, but I could be wrong. It's really cute. We're just going to put it into navy. Okay, so this does not have a clasp on it. It is one long piece. That's where it ended and began. It does have pieces of what is that? I think that might be bone. It's got like a kind of a scratchy surface to it. Really pretty, black and white. It's got three strands and then 2 beads, interchangeable, and then the same 3 bands, 2 beads, 3 bands, 2 beads. And these two are opposite. These are the same direction, and then these are off by themselves. This piece is 36 inches in total length. I really like it. There's something about this that just, it's got the gold, the black, and the white, and there's just something about it I really like. So it goes into yes. Now, these are glass. This is just art glass. And they are 14 inches long. Really pretty colors. And some of them are more decorated than the others. Some of them are swirled. So really pretty. I'm putting that into yes. We have another seed bead, which is 3 bands with 5 beads. It is stretch, so just over the head, and 16 inches. If it's actually stretched, it could go up to 22. I'm gonna put that in maybe. This one is just over the head, and we have glass beads with, I'm not 100% sure those are, I think these are just silver tone. But a lot of really pretty glass beads. It is unfortunately on like fishing wire, so I don't know how long this is going to last. Someone may want to put it onto a better something more secure. And this is 33 inches total in length. Super, super pretty in color. I'm going to put it into maybe. There we go. And then we have this really pretty seed bead art glass, like puffy hearts. Yes, Christina, I said the word hearts. And this looks like glass. And I wouldn't be surprised if these little itty beads are also glass. They have that feel, like that slick, buttery feel to them. And look how pretty these hearts are. Very nicely done. You can actually, I don't know if you can see it, but it's almost like three-dimensional, where the inside to the outside, and then it's got the little bobble on the end to where they broke it. So I wouldn't call it a pontil scar, but it's kind of close to it. Really pretty. This is a 2-inch extender on about a 16.5-inch chain, and then the dangles are 3.5 in total. We have another Korean chain, but this one has some significant wear, so we're going to put that into craft. Oh, please tell me this is what I think it is. Let me see. Okay, it's not. It's not what I thought it was. So it is a vintage piece. It has a fold-over clasp. It has 3 strands on each side going down to this tassel. Now the tassel, I'm 90% sure that it was supposed to have a lot more of these beads on it versus the 3 that it has. I'm thinking that each of these holes were supposed to have a bead, because that's typically the chandeliers look that they have. So this gorgeous little girl, even though she has a little wear to her because the beads are missing, 28-inch long necklace, and the pendant is 3.25. Again, so I'm going to put this into the yes, just because it's a classic piece. This is an express necklace. This is also one of those multi-chain pieces that, oh, the chain, oh no, that's part of the tail. It needs to be untangled. It's pretty, but I'm just gonna put it in craft. Yeah, I'm being a little on the picky side. Okay. We have a lot of rings. And we have one little stone. I don't know what it gets to, but it's really pretty. So I'm just gonna hang on to it. Okay. So this was a supposedly $15 ring. It's a stretch band. It almost reminds me of a watch band, with all these little pieces. Now, there are earrings that look just like these, and I'm talking like a lot of earrings that look like this sitting in that thing. But we're not going to go through earrings in this video. We're going to wait. So as it sits without stretching it, it's about a 6.5. And I wanted to get this one out. Now it is missing some of its little faux pearls. So 1, 2, 3, 4 faux pearls are missing. It is an adjustable. Gosh, this is old. So as it's sitting at just barely a 6. It lost its silver tone, so the copper is completely coming through. It is absolutely filthy. So I just made it bigger. Here. It's not quite round. But what a pretty piece. It would be worth redoing all the little pearls on this, especially if these scratches will come out, which I think they're just, I think this one right here is actually a scratch. But other than that, it's a gorgeous ring. I like it. Where did I put that? Oh, okay. And then we have this artisan glass contemporary ring, and it is a 6.5. Now this adjustable ring, actually, look, let's see. I'm not sure if that's a mark or if that's just where they put the welding, like X marks the spot. I'm not 100% sure. These look like those little pieces of, and they have kind of that sticky candy, Jolly Rancher feel. Really, really pretty with the shells. And as it's currently sitting, it is a not quite 7. We have the bridal leaf ring. It does say something. It looks like BBCR925 is what that looks like. So we know these are CZs, and BB could be IBB. Now, IBB is typically a silver company, but I have had where they're just silver tone. They just put a coating over it, so we'll have to test and see if this is really silver. And this is sitting at not quite a 7. So that needs to be tested. We have this little fashion ring, and it's sitting at about a 7. And I think we have other ones that kind of go with it. We have this ring, which it looks like it should go with a solitaire. Okay. So the copper is coming through on this. It is a not quite 8, but I'm 90% sure these are just all CZs. So we're just going to go ahead and put that one into craft because it does have the wear. We have this ring, which is almost like a little bead ball. And if it has writing on it, I don't know. There's nowhere to really put writing on it. So this is setting at about a 7, 7.5. Ooh, no, it's not. This is barely fitting on my 6 pinky. Okay, it is not magnetic, so we'll put it over into test. And then this one, the copper is coming through. I do not see any maker marks on it. This is saying it is a not quite 7. Either my fingers are significantly swollen or these are not sizing right. I don't know. That just seems small. We have a sun and a moon. This is kind of cool. This looks like pot metal. This is small and a little bit warped. I mean, it's definitely warped. It's sitting at about a 4.5. It's weird that it's warped if it's pot metal. Okay, it's definitely magnetic. It's really kind of cute. We have a stretchy ring. And it looks like everything is there. And this is about a 6, 6.5. We have this ring, which has a lot of texture to it. And it does have some writing. $95. So it must have like a vermeil on it. It is a band that is sitting about an 8. Really cute, so we'll give that a test. My fingers must be swollen. There's no way all these could be that wrong. This one, it's cute. You can see they didn't quite hook it right when they were welding it. So this is also about an 8. This is a little faux opal, or a faux opal, 7.5. Some of the gold tone is wearing off right here. This one does have a mark on it. It is missing 1 stone. It's a Madewell piece. And this is a 5.5. Okay, it is not magnetic, so we're just going to go ahead and give it a test, just in case. Okay, this has no markings on it, but it has this really cool, like, punched design. This is saying it's an 8. It goes on very easily. I like it. Might as well give it a test. There's no marks on it, but we'll see. And this is a, I'm assuming, a fashion ring, because it looks like a fashion ring. This is a not quite 7. And we have this one, which I think says 925. It's a Pandora! Oh, I wonder if it's gonna fit me. Or my sister. My sister's birthday's coming up in a couple months. It's a 9. This might fit my sister. Oh, it's definitely big. Okay. This is probably gonna go, my sister's turning a big number this year. My sister closest to my age, and so she loves Sterling. She loves James Avery, but James Avery's not in my budget. So Pandora in this box is in my budget because I already paid for it. So this is stainless steel. It is a wave pattern. And that is pretty much a 9. Oh, we're missing a stone. And another one, little one. Little one's not so bad. Big one, we're gonna have to put that into craft. Alrighty. Fashion ring. 7. It's not marked. I mean, it's probably pot metal. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's actually copper. Okay, I just had to know. I had to know. This is not welded right. This is sitting at a 7. Definitely magnetic. This is a little wavy band sitting at a not quite 7. This is a itty bitty ring with a lot of tone loss. It's a size 2, so we're just going to put it into craft. Tone loss, a lot of tone loss. This also has a ton of tone loss, so we're just going to put that to craft. We have a crown. This is probably part of a set. Now this has a lot of copper coming through, so we're just going to go ahead and put that into craft. We have this itty bitty tiny ring with no markings. It is a size 3. It does have some magnetism to it. Okay. We have this twisted. Now it does it does have does say 925. Other than that, it doesn't say anything, so we will give it a test. And this one is a 7. And then we have this heart ring. No way. Are you kidding me? Is this fake? I'm gonna have to ask my Tiffany's experts, Brighton and Christina. No freaking way. What size is it? Move. Darn it. Okay. It just barely gets on my hand. Okay. Yes, I'm excited. I'm always excited when I can get paid back. Get my little snack bag to put all of these rings in. So I don't lose them. That's good. And we're going to go through the bracelets in this box as well. Now, this is a really heavy. Stretch is good. I mean, this weighs a lot. Now, it's a little bit, it has a little bit of like looseness to it, but basically it's good to go. Let's check the stones. It definitely does need to be cleaned. Really pretty though, faceted, black faceted. It's heavy. Okay. We have a faux tort. It's not marked, but it reminds me, oh wow, this is tiny. This is not quite a 1-inch opening. Oh man, you gotta be a little tiny wrist. There's barely any give in this, but it's so pretty. Okay. And then we have this really colorful one. I think Jennifer calls this dopamine jewelry, and I can totally see why. It's all these happy colors. And then we have, is this J. Crew? Where's the, okay. It's rough right here. I don't think that's, yeah, it's just rough. So I do not see a maker's mark. Ugh! It's missing a stone. It's missing one of these. Maybe it's in the bag. We're going to put this into the maybe pile because it's really pretty. We have a clamper that needs to be adjusted. Oh, we're missing a stone. Okay, maybe it's in the bag. This just needs to be adjusted, but it's so pretty. If you wear it down, you'll never know, right? It's heavy. It's definitely heavy. Like it. Maybe. Put it in maybe. Now, these are bone, and they do the little, like, tiny little pin drill holes. And this piece is probably native, and it is sitting at, what, 6 inches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not quite 7, so 6.5 is probably how it's going to fit. It does have some tone loss, but I'm going to put it into the maybe category. Just double checking something here. Yeah, I would say that this is bone or hoof. There's no cross hatching, so we're good. So that's good. So yay. And I'm out of focus. Let's see. There we go. There's no stretch left in this, so it's going in craft. This is going to break any moment, as is this. Gosh darn it, this one's really pretty. Look at all these gorgeous pieces of agate. Okay. This is completely loose, and it's acrylic. We have 2 of these hand jewelry pieces. Okay, here we go. So we have 2 of these pieces that are hand jewelry, so these are costume. They're in good condition. It just needs to be worn out. It does have an extender on it, so we're going to put those into maybe. We have this really pretty lemon yellow glass that unfortunately the stretch is completely gone. We have a magnetic bracelet, so memory wire. I'm going to put it into craft. We have a bracelet that matches that necklace. Really pretty. I don't have to worry about the stretch. It does have a magnet, but the magnet's kind of weird on it. I think it needs to be glued back in to the correct side. Other than that, it's really pretty. It has some natural stones on it, and I'm going to put that into maybe, since it has to be repaired. And then we have this ring that was tied up into all that mess, and this looks like a fashion ring that is a size not quite 8. Really? Okay, but it's really pretty. So we're gonna put that into the yes. We have another memory wire with all these little crystals on it. I like it, so we're gonna put that into maybe. And then we have this piece that has mother of pearl on it. Some really pretty pieces. And this is about 6.5 inches. It does not look like it has any writing on it. I do not see any writing on it. It is not magnetic at all, so I think I'm going to test this one. And then we have this wrap bracelet, really long. I think it's in good condition. It can be, it's sitting at, okay, let me make sure. It's sitting at 14 and a half, and 15 inches in total length. And it has this really pretty beading, which are, you know, beads and crystals. And it looks like everything is there. I mean, really good condition. So we're going to say yes to it. I guess it's long enough. I mean, if you had a small neck, you could actually use that as a collar. Like a choker. There we go, a choker. Alrighty. Let's give these a whirl. I had forgotten a couple things. So I'm going to have to work on this one and see what's happening with it, because it's really hard to get a scratch, but when I put the stuff on it, it's not actually like completely disappearing like that. So I'm going to have to do a little more work on, excuse me, that one. But everything you see here is sterling. I took out the stuff that's not. So yeah, one, didn't know Avon did sterling. I almost forgot about the Silpada piece. We'll do the gem testing on the second video, so I can just do it all at once. So I will put both of these aside. And then, yeah, so far this box has been awesome. I mean, granted, I have a lot more maybe stuff than I do good to go stuff, but that's okay. And as for craft, I totally expected at least 3 pounds or 4 pounds of craft, because that's how these big boxes usually are. They're usually a whole lot of so thank you for spending some time with me. Let me know what you thought about this box. I'm completely stoked at some of the surprises that we've had. And I can't wait to see the other half. And I'm not cheating. I literally threw it back in the box that it came in, not touching it. Actually, you know what? To be on the safe side, hold on. I'm gonna go get some tape and okay. Okie dokie. So here goes the tape. You know, and I'm only doing this, I mean, my regular viewers, I know you don't have a problem with me. I'm not gonna like put something in the box that is, you know, to make my video better. It is what it is. But so now we have the tape. It is taped down. It's nicely sealed. I can't take it off without you knowing about it. And then, okay. That's heavy. I think it's a little more than 5 pounds. So I will get this all cleaned up. By next time, I should have some new nails on. I actually cut these down because they were wearing. They actually do wear a long time. These are the Dashing Diva press-on nails. These are the donut glaze, kind of a pink, and I really like them. And unfortunately, they closed them out, and I only got the one pair, and oh well, womp womp. But otherwise, they've been on for like 9 days. Doing pretty good. So, and I mean, they even got me through, I had to fix the hot water heater today. Or I guess you could call it a water heater, because it wasn't working. But it is now, so whew, dodged a bullet. So, other than that, thank you for spending some of your time with me. Let me know what you think about this first portion of the bag, and I will see you on next Saturday.